Having been through a large number of budget and premium level action cameras on the channel, one of the most commonly asked questions I get is which is the best. Although that depends on what the camera will be used for, in this video I'll pick my personal top 3 favourite cameras to date. You'll find several playlists on the channel dedicated to action cameras as well as third-party accessories, so feel free to check those out. But before we get stuck straight in with my personal top 3, let's quickly mention those that very narrowly missed out on the top 3 finish. The first of which is this, the Garmin Verb Ultra 30. A fantastic camera packed full of sensors and data gathering gizmos, with great video and image quality to match. Also, the Sony FDR X1000V, another fantastic camera, the first to introduce digital image stabilization in fact, although very narrowly missing out on a top 3 finish. Nevertheless, talking of top 3, let's get stuck straight in with number 3. Yi may not be a well-known company, but they presented the action camera market with a stunner when they released their Yi 4K action camera. Yi then took their camera's success a step further with my number 3 camera, the Yi 4K Plus. The 4K Plus action camera builds upon the impressive foundations of the original Yi 4K, and even though it costs more than its predecessor, it's still cheaper than a flagship GoPro. Being the first and still the only action camera delivering full 4K at 60 frames per second is an impressive feat and puts all other action cameras in the shade. Video quality is seriously impressive for both image and video capture, and coupled with that impressive retina screen and great menu system, the only downsides are the lack of built-in waterproofing and the lack of mounts included in the box, the former of which really did let an otherwise fantastic unit down. Nevertheless, this is certainly a unit that deserves a place in the top 3, a fantastic overall camera with great features and shockingly good performance. It may surprise you, but yes, it didn't make it to number 1, the GoPro Hero 5 Black, a dominant brand in the action camera market that sets the benchmark for all other cameras to follow. It's seen various iterations over the years, and the GoPro Hero 5 Black is the best yet. The first GoPro with a water-resistant body, meaning no need for an additional bulky housing, unless it's for diving of course. This unit oozes quality. Not only is the video and image quality stunningly good, the camera seemingly has it all, with a sharp yet bright rear screen display, an easy to use menu system, and a whole host of features and options to really tailor the camera for not only your shooting style but also for the scenario. It's hard to go wrong with a GoPro Hero 5. It's easy to see why this thing sets the benchmark for all others to follow. It's a little expensive in comparison to many others, but you seriously do get what you pay for. But it still didn't make it to number 1. Why? Because of this. The Sony FDR X3000. In my personal opinion, if you're after raw video quality, this is the best action camera currently available. Saying that, it's also one of the priciest action cameras on the market, but with its immensely stable footage and fantastic image quality, it's well justified. The only camera available that features an optical image stabilization system, miniaturized to an action camera of this size, really is an impressive feat of engineering. It makes getting stable footage incredibly easy and is far superior to a software-based solution. It's comparable to a GoPro in a separate stabilizing system like the Camera Grip. Even if we put image stabilization to one side, video quality in itself is absolutely brilliant. With a splash-proof body, again with a separate housing for diving, it does have its downsides too. It's a little bigger than a GoPro, and the menu system on the GoPro is far superior to the Sony, making the GoPro Hero 5 Black a better choice for adrenaline junkies who want to capture every bump along the way when mount to your chest, for example. But for helmet mounting, or for those who are after raw video quality, even though I wish the menu system was easier to use, I'd go so far as to say the Sony FDR X3000 is the best action camera currently on the market. That optical stabilization coupled with sharp video quality captured at 100 megabits per second certainly hits home and edges the GoPro to one side, taking the number 1 spot. For now, of course. Let's see what GoPro can come up with next. These are all premium level cameras for prosumer, even professional use, so you have to dig deep in your pockets to own any of the three, even more so for the Sony. But you can't really go wrong with any of these. If you're after the utmost best video quality and money is no object, here is where you should have your sights.